Every day. This is Elite from the Champions Playbook Business Consulting Company. We're back on live. Had some technical difficulties, couldn't go live. The system wouldn't allow me to, right? But we're not gonna let anything like that stop us. We're gonna keep doing the things that we're supposed to be doing, right? Want everybody to continue doing amazing things with their businesses, with their lives, everything. Just continue to make winning plays, accomplish great things, and just continue to be solid and do all the things you need to do. So, right, we are in TCPBML, right? Champions Playbook Business Mindset Live, right? We are in the S package, right? So this is the sample version of that. So you guys are getting this for, you don't have to pay for it. So that's what this is about. So what today's subject is how to guarantee your business success, right? How do you do that, right? Everybody wants to know, how do you guarantee it, right? And this is something like, this is a principle that I've researched, right? So I've proven it. So I'm not just sitting here talking, right? What you need to do, right? There's something that you need to do to make sure that this happens, right? You have to understand the law of investing, right? And one of the main laws is that at a minimum, right, you have to invest 1/10 of where you're trying to go into what you're doing, right? So let me explain what I mean by that. So whatever your financial goal is for your business, right? Let's say that your goal is $100,000, okay? You need to, at a minimum, right, if you want to get at least 50% closer to that goal by the end of the year, right? You want to make 50,000, right? You want to be anywhere close to that or closer to 100,000. You need to invest 10,000. Okay. This makes it so you can over deliver, right? So, like for the first people coming in, they're going to be impressed. Like so what you're going to do is you're going to divide that by 12. Right? Simple math. Let me knock it out real quick to let you know exactly how much that would be. All right, so you'll take this 10,000, right, and you'll divide it by 12, okay? And that's what you're going to be investing into your business every month, right? You can't be cheap. Don't be cheap, please. And this is at a minimum, just a floor, okay? So 10,000 divided by 12, 833 every month. That's at a minimum, right? You have to know where you're going to put $833 every month, okay? Marketing is a huge chunk of that. That's where most of ours is going, right? Just letting you know. And we're probably about there. We're probably about that at around this exact number. So we're doing the marketing. So whatever it is that you're doing, right? If that's bringing new clients in, pay for the services. You pay for the services yourself. Okay? So say for somebody to get a consulting session with you is $500. You pay for it. You bring them in to the consulting session. Make sure they're your target client, of course, and then you bring them in. Because what that's going to do is that's going to show that you believe in the business, right? And I want you to believe in the business. I want people to know you believe in your business, right? So you bring them in. You bring them in at that price, right? As you're bringing them in at that price, you're establishing trust. You're doing all that great stuff. As you establish trust and things like that, some great things are going to happen, right? People are going to believe in what you're doing. You're going to believe in what you're doing a little bit more. You're going to buy into it a little bit more. And, you're going to be able to over deliver at that price. If you're able to invest at that price point, you're going to be able to buy into it more, and you're going to be able to buy into more marketing and all these kind of things. But if you're cheap, right, you're going to be wondering why you're not growing, right? You're going to be wondering why you're not growing, why people can't find you. You're going to tell people to go on social media, find you. You're going to be doing all this stuff. What do you own? Do you own your website? Answer that question. Do you own your website? Because if you don't, you have to go back and you have to do that investment. That's the first thing that you need to do. Have your website, right? You have to understand how important this is. You take what are you going to do? Once you figure that out, you think about your layout. You think about what kind of services you're going to provide. You think about how you're going to market your web. You do all this, right? So that's your first 833. And then you figure every month how you're going to do 833. So by the end of the year, you should have at least have, if you have 5 clients, right, and you're bringing them in, or whatever, however many clients that you have, right? Because let's say you had a $10,000 offer, but if you kept over delivering, right, that 10,000 should be enough to over deliver to your clients and bring in some solid work, film work that you're doing, right, in for your target audience, blogs that you're writing, all these services that you're stepping out and providing, because you're initially putting out that initial investment, right? You have to put, as a business owner, let me make this clear to all my business owners, right, that think that their clients need to be doing all this stuff in the beginning. No, you do it as a business owner. You need to take accountability for your business, and you need to do it. Yes, and I'm talking very serious. You need to do this as a business owner. You need to step out and take care of this yourself, right? Prove is good. You prove is good with your investment, with your wallet. You put your money behind it, right? Every month, right? You be consistent and you put your money behind it because you believe in it. You believe in what you're doing. Let me make that clear. You believe in what you're doing. You make this company, right? You came up with the products, right? You came with the backing behind it. You came with the ideas. You did all this, so you believe in it, right? And you invest into your company every month, right? Every single month. Period. No excuses, right? If you're working, you roll that working money that you made working, you roll that over into your business, right? No excuses. I don't want to hear any excuses on why you can't do that. You make that happen for your business. Period. There is no excuses. There is no reasons why this shouldn't happen. You make this happen regardless. I do not want to hear any excuses. As a business owner, you step your game up and you make these amazing things happen. You do the things that you're supposed to do and you win with your business. Period. Okay? There is no excuses. Let me say this one more time. There is no excuses. You make this happen regardless. Okay? Am I clear? Am I clear with what you're going to do? You're going to do this every month. So you take your goal and you divide it by 10 at a minimum. The better is the higher. Right? If you can get it up higher, that's better. Okay? So if you can get it to 20%, right? So now your goal is to make $100,000. You're going to invest $20,000. Okay? Because what you're doing, you're taking $2 to get $10. But you're just doing it on a larger scale. You trade that all day, wouldn't you? All day, all night, all year, your life. Okay? But you have to wait until the end of the year to get all these $10 back. Would you not do it? You're crazy. That means you have no patience if you wouldn't do it. I would do it every day. If you tell me just put $10 on the table and December 31st, every $2 I put down, I'm going to need 10. Okay? $1, you may get 5. You're hoping you get 10, right? But you might get 5. Okay? I just want you to understand the odds and everything that you're doing, right? Because everything's based off of odds. So the more you do, the higher the odds, right? So let's say you invest, right, $30,000. Okay? I'm going to tell you what that is every month. If you did 30, You did 30,000 divided by 12. 2,500. The reason why I didn't, because that may be difficult for most people to get to that number. So I just put it at a number that would, make more sense. You're going to have to be very creative at that number. Anything lower than that, you're playing a lotto game. And I'm going to have a lot more videos for the company to go into the lotto game. But don't play the lotto. They sell it at convenience stores. They sell it at liquor stores for a reason. The reason they do that is because people believe that they have a chance when 99% of the time you don't have a chance doing that. Stop playing the lotto game. Stop investing a little tiniest that you can invest and think you're going to get a lot. Please stop doing that. Say that 3 times. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. And I'll make it a total of 4 because I'm going to say it 3 additional times. Please stop doing that. Stop with this lotto mentality. Right? Come with the correct mentality so you can get the correct returns on what you're trying to do. Please do that. Okay? Please have the right mindset. Stop investing the littlest and expecting to get a lot. That's the way to guarantee that it almost will never happen. And you're going to keep kicking the can down the road, 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 down the road. And then you'll be 80, 90 years old, right? Thinking what may or may not happen. Cut that out, please. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut that off, please. Because it's not a realistic way to ensure your success. You want to ensure your success? You get closer to that 100,000, right? Because if you invest 100,000 to make 100,000, you'll probably make 120 because you're going to over deliver. You want to 10x your delivery. Okay? You have to think about it. If you keep investing into this, by the time, let's say you've invested 5,000, right? If somebody pays you 100, you've invested 5,000. So they're getting $5,000 worth of value, at least, for $100. They'll do that all day. I would do it. You would do it. So be smart. All right? 10%. Remember, whatever your goal is, you need to invest whatever the 10% that is, divide it by 12 and do that. You have to do that, and you have to keep track of this. This will make it make sense. What's our number? Well, I'm just giving you guys a general number. We have our number, but at least make that $10,000. If you want to make 100,000, make it 10,000. That's 833 every month. Consistently, don't stop for a month. Don't stop. If times get hard, then catch it back up. There's no excuse. You have time, work a job, save it up, invest that in every month. If you do not know experts, you get with a consultant that can locate experts for you. Let me say that again. If you do not know consultants or coaches, get with an expert that knows the consultants or coaches, right? That will funnel you in the right direction so you can move towards where you need to move towards. So it's not like you don't know where to place your funds to get to where you need to go. If you're looking at your money and smiling, and you do not putting it to work, that's a bad thing, right? That's a failure for moving forward. You have to deploy your funds towards where you're trying to go. Right? Is that too complicated? Is that too much for you to handle? You have to deploy your funds towards where you want to go. That's why I'm telling you that the best strategy that I figured out at a minimum is if you want to make whatever you want to make, do 10%, right? Divided by 12, and you will be able to over deliver. Because once you get to your first client, they will most likely come back or tell people what they got. Because let's say you started in January and by July you have your first client. That means you invested $6,000 into your website, into your products, into your everything. So they're getting $6,000 value. And let's say they come in at $600, right? That means they're getting 10x value. They do that every time. Wouldn't you? Yes, you would. That means, let me tell you what 10x value looks like. That's like them sitting, if it's $600 and they exchange it for your product, it's worth $6,000 because that's how much you've invested. Simple math. I'm providing you simple math, right? We're gonna do that for you. That's what we're here for, to make it less complicated so you can win with your business, right? If you keep fighting it and trying to play the lotto mentality, go ahead. There's gonna be one like for every million people, there'll be one winner. You'll see that one winner, and you'll try to recreate recreate lightning or something like that. Like, that's what you try to do. Don't do that. Don't try to recreate something that's going to happen once every blue moon. Go to consistent, measurable results that you can look back at and be like, that worked, this worked, that worked, this worked, that worked. Let me do that. Let me do that again. The client loved what is going on. They told somebody. I was able to bless them with a gift. I was able to show them this. I was able to spend more time with them. I was able to actually give them a detailed walkthrough. I was able to give them detailed coaching, detailed consulting. All right. They're excited. They told their staff. They love what's going on. The more you can over deliver, the better percentage they'll come back, and the next client will be impressed and everything will go better. You want to over deliver. So just remember, it is the minimum 10% rule. Remember that. Minimum 10% rule. So, this is Elite. Remember, if you want to get coaching and consulting, right, for business subjects like this that are going to take your business to the next level, listen, I'm going to tell you where to go to. Go to the Champions Playbook, TCP.com. Have everything you need over there. As soon as you get over there, there's a form you fill out. Let us know what your business is, what you guys do, all that good stuff. We'll go check you guys out. We will for sure reply to you, let you know if we're a good fit or not. If we are a good fit, we'll schedule a sales growth call with you, right? That will for surely give you better focus on taking your business to the next level. Let you know some of the things that we do. If you want to just immediately get into coaching, consulting, and just immediately get to the growth that we talk about right here, and how to apply, how to use this strategy, how to break it down, how to make sure you put this kind of stuff on autopilot so you're investing properly and these things are happening. You have somebody holding you accountable. This is what we're here for. We want to make sure you win. So this is Elite Mastery from the Champions Playbook. Signing out. Want everybody to have an amazing day and continue to make winning plays every single day. Show for yourself. All that great stuff. Winning plays.
Winning plays every day. TCP will show you the way. Accomplish your goals and never fold. Just follow the winning plays that you've been told. The Champions Playbook will help you win, and your success will never end. Winning plays, winning plays.